Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six. First thing I want to address at the start of the video, thanks to some lovely advice over on the Discord from, oh, hold on, I have an image open instead of the chat, from Boyd. Was looking at the heat maps of various service buildings and did correctly identify that, yep, we could use a daycare and perhaps another food market. Well, that's market, that's not a food stall. We may also need a food stall over here. Yeah, see, so these heat maps. Now, I don't know. I still don't know what the red represents. And it was good to point out that, like, maybe the red isn't what I should be looking for here. Like, I don't really know what this means. But the lightness of an area shows the range of usefulness for various things. So, I mean, we only have, well, we do have 2 hospitals. I don't know if it, like, I don't know if the heat map, it must be for that service, not a specific one. Like, if I go, let me double check here. If I click food stall, right, it's got that sort of darkness there. If I find another food stall, this one over here, yeah, I think this is showing the access from all food stalls. So actually, there might be another good case over here for that kind of thing. Maybe over here as well, just to cut down on some of the walking. The food stalls do have dynamic worker assignments available. So even if I like build a largish one over here, like I was kind of debating with this one, right? This is one of the larger ones. And like, well, is it servicing that many people? I don't know. But then I was like, oh, wait, but the worker amount is variable. And these workers might have to walk a little bit further to go and get resources. And I'm not sure that they are efficient haulers, because they're not haulers or warehouse workers, but it still might be better than that, and in case it keeps a local stockpile over here. So, and we'll give that a go. I might build some more, but I'm going to wait until these are done to see what the new heat map will be. Okay, plans for today. Well, I still am hoping the military slowly chooches its way up. We will probably accelerate it with another training center later, especially as we want to get actual melee skill, not just raw number of soldiers. Let's go. I will want a weaponry thing at some point. We're going to want to re-enable this metal smelter at some point as well. But for now, we are okay. And yeah, I'm really leaning towards going forward to make smaller things. I still, like, industry, I think, still makes sense to have kind of centralized. But some of the services maybe will be spread out a little bit more. This is a bit of a catch-up and not kind of like, okay, how far will people get? But yeah, I don't know. Bright white, thumbs down. I wonder if it's people living in this area who weren't able to get the service, because even though it is centralized in this area, they might still just be hitting a cap. That's possible. Okay. Supplies. More booze would be. Oh, that's the other thing. Like, I got the tavern here. Now, right now, I don't think there's a reason to build a second tavern because we're very booze limited. But that is definitely going to be a good candidate for building down over here. I mean, I guess that's employing one because there's not any real labor to do. It might be good to preemptively do it. Now, I'd probably want it near, like, not too far from one of these warehouses, because you are, yes, you do have booze listed in there. But I want to bulldoze something. No, I'll probably just put the tavern there. I mean, it'd be nicer in the middle of all this housing, although I kind of foresee us building maybe another housing block over here in the not too distant future as we open up some of the ranching. So we'll probably do that. Maybe I'll go and put down the copy of the tavern now. We've been better centralized, but we're pretty late on our taverns. So the space is a little tough, but I really should be more willing to do some bulldozing. Well, let's go and do that. Yeah, it won't do much right now. We're just tying up some construction material, but and having to do some maintenance from it, but hopefully that'll be fine. Speaking of maintenance, I haven't checked the maintenance overlay in a while. Nothing over here. Yes, but that's not even enabled right now. I don't know, like the degraded thing, does it do anything in of itself? Ooh, that is like pretty rotten over there. Like, does it actually impact the construction speed, like work speed? Some names will require, yes, materials, but not provided. Function poorly, yeah. So I'm assuming this would not be a very functional place right now, but that's fine. Heck, this warehouse might have, actually, it's at 0%. It is fine. It's interesting that this one is fine and this one is not. I don't know if it's just the range of a Yanator, but all right. Seems good. What, like, all those people come in here. All right. Well, I mean, hopefully they're hauler type people and not worker type people. But yeah, we are improving our optimization as we go. And again, and I said this a couple of videos ago, Yeah, no, we're trade partners. It's because we're not doing the embassy stuff, and so be it. That might have been someone else we turned down for something too, but that's going to be okay. The trade, by all accounts, the trade is nowhere what it used to be in this game. To the point, but arguably it was overpowered before, and it was just like, just make 1 or 2 products, sell it infinitely, buy everything else infinitely, and you're going to be fine. I think the tariff system is new, or the toll system is new, or has been like made more intense. I think the tariffs were there, but maybe the tolls are new or something like that. I don't know. And something about the game balance. I mean, we should still do more, and we do still do some. Oh, is this the event? Time remaining 8 days. Boosts. Oh, well, that, all right. The boost is nice, I guess. Sure. Housing, fluctuating a little, but it's fine. Food there, okay. Happiness 86, we'd still like more, but so be it. Maybe I should be selling, okay. So, rest homes. So we need a tech for that, elder care. Now, I guess one thing that's not clear to me. Are there some people who are already retired and not working? Oh, that's construction in progress. Okay. Like, that's something I don't know. Like another, like, just actual worker breakdown? That's tourists, which I should really work on more as well to try to get a little bit of happiness, but we'll see. Oh, when's our next breakpoint here? 4,500 people, which isn't that far. We get more promotions. Wow, like they give you so many promotions. Which I have to admit, the promotions would be more powerful if we were more of a mono industry. Well, or maybe up to 10 industry. Deca industry? Sort of thing, and like really hyper-focused in just a limited number of things, and then slap a bunch of noble promotions on there. I suppose that's true. Ooh, stone. Right, still going up. We're using a bunch over there and a few other things. Where are stone mines, and are they maxed out? I can't remember what our status is. Isn't there one? Oh, right there. Yes, they do have that. They do also have their tools. Oh, yes. Let's improve our stone mines. Is that one? That one's already upgraded there, and we don't have the next tech. Okay, but there you go. You have been upgraded. That's going to be good. Worth the material spend for that, because that should increase our net stone production. And then, of course, we're consuming more stone for the cut stone, which is actually at over 100 a day now. That's actually, that feels like a pretty rapid growth. I don't think I want to scale that down. If anything, this might end up being a decent one to sell. I don't know. I mean, stone's pretty heavy, but there you go. It's going up, but being very actively used right now. Okay. Innovation. I want to spend more on the Aurochs. 1.1 workers. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. I think so, because I think we really are going to need more leather. We're still hitting a bit of a leather crunch. Maybe I won't get this one right now because it is more expensive. Oh, you know what? It's also fairly cheap. Oh, did that go up with every point? I think it might have. I don't think it started at 20. Most of these are locked. I think this went up in cost per. But yeah, more hunters, which I think have been set to go find leather, right? Yes. Okay, good. Which is what I want. Because we're still sitting on none, and we do want it for our research stuff. Yeah, net plus 200. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, because we were at 0, the libraries weren't consuming any until we got a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that was a little misleading there. I'm like, something ain't right. But we'll get that fluctuation, and yeah, I think we will want more. How are we doing in the onxes? Fine. So probably more orcs. And maybe we do just put it in here. And we might plan a little bit more housing around here as well. We shall see. 3.8k people. The workforce efficiency is going down. Of course, we still don't have anyone in the embassy. We also don't have anyone else in the big metalworking thing, but that's fine. We can just leave it to idle for now. It sucks to maintain something that's not doing anything, but it's going to be okay. All right. I think, so one of the things I'll do, I think next time I play, I will set some population thresholds for a few different things. Like, I might be like, okay, I still think super rushing the research is bad. But earlier than we did was better. I might say something like at 500 I'll do that, and then at 1,000 I'll start training my first troops and try to get a couple of divisions of 50 each. Like I might target something like that. I mean, without the weapons industry, we still aren't going to dissuade many raiders, but it might go and cut back a little bit. And in any case, again, it's now that I know that the way the training ground works. I mean, I guess since I did give them the martial training target, like even if we hit we'll still have 58 people in here. But I'm seeing the value. It's not as disruptive as I'd feared. Still want to, like, you know what? Let's start. You only have 2 deranged. We might want to accumulate the rations now. I don't know if the rations rot at all. They do, but very slowly. Still, how much sense does it start banking it? I could get a tiny little ration maker just to satisfy the asylum. Or I could build it a little larger, but only hire 1 or 2 people to provide for the asylum. And then we could bank the rations like in here. Right now we have nowhere banking the rations. We can build like a little mini warehouse for the rations. Or maybe we do a warehouse that's going to be the military supplies warehouse. Rations, weapons, armor, etc., 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 to go there, to grab from wherever around the city, and then put it next to the army depot. There's not going to be really any one place that provides all of those things, so I don't think there's a centralized, like, you know, there's not a district that's making all the weapons for it. So mostly I'll put it next to where the output will be, which seems fine, and then warehouse workers will mostly move things around. Yeah, so I like that, although I don't think we're going to put it down quite yet. Okay, all right, I do have more innovation. I think that's a good idea. We'll do that. Now it's up to 24. You know what? I will do that as well. We're getting a pretty good, like, the bonus from this is pretty big because we can only have so many hunters. I think it's probably going to be worth maxing that out for the leather count. All right, nothing going on over here anymore. And then administration, I got 13. I wonder, what is our administration? Okay, we're basically at our target. So, what is this here? Makes our embassies better. Yeah, we'll probably wait on that. Okay, do my humans want stocks? Services, maybe? I mean, yes, barely. Wait, this is disliked by your plebeians? Our values good. Oh, well, that is filled in. Yeah. Okay, you don't want that. But you do want courts. But barely. You like the fight pit? Fight pit, bathhouse, massage parlor. Of the things I don't have, those are the ones that give the most, and it's still the bathhouse and massage parlor that give me the most. So it still feels like that's the way to go. Bathhouses. I wonder if you need water going there. Extravagant wells. Okay, unlocking bathhouse now. And then, is it not under this category? Is it under civic? The pleasure? I think maybe that's where it was, but I probably don't have enough. I had to upgrade that, go there. There, oh, pleasure massage parlor. It's funny, it's like the barber poles. 75 knowledge. Okay, and we're probably sitting, well, actually the target is way lower because we have insufficient things. Okay, that's gonna be fine. So, bathhouse. I wonder if it actually needs a water connection. Clean and relax. Tech required. Consumes coal to heat things up. Ooh, it needs... Oh, okay. So building this too early wouldn't have worked because we need cut stone and metal to build this. Basin benches. I'm wondering if I should build the first one closer to the water in case we do have to get it there. Actually, I wonder... I built a little one in here. How about this? Let's build it right over here. I'm gonna fill this. Oh yeah, fill this place with a bathhouse. Line's not too bad. Maybe we're fine. Okay, plus baths and plus relaxation, which we'll probably want to max out. Ooh, how interesting. Okay, it can be made bigger. Part of me's like, let's just make a big one. Like that, and then put some benches. cutting off parts of the room? How are you cutting off parts of the room? Oh, okay. But why is this no good? Oh, we got 100% relaxation already with just that. Okay. Okay, and it's not that material heavy. Can I do a triple door? Okay, 100% relaxation. Done. I feel like this isn't going to require water. I'm assuming people just bring it in with buckets or something. I don't know. Kind of curious to see what this decor ends up looking like. Does that affect health? I think it did, didn't it? Bathhouse, yes. It's happiness and health. So it's the massage parlor. Okay, we're cleared. The material is nearly there. I really want to just stare at this because I'm really curious to see what it looks like when it's done. Everyone's... Interesting. The children are sleeping here. Do the children not have homes? Or are they just having a nap? And if so, why here? Also, is the noise from this bad? It's not a house. It probably doesn't matter. Tap. Build construction nearly done. And done. Oh, heating. Okay. Insufficient workers, right? No available services because you don't have the workers. Heating is probably... Right, you need the heating from the coal, which is probably just a delivery. Only 2 workers here. Doesn't seem too bad. There we go. I'm spinning the wheel. That's one of the workers. Laria is a nice name. Blimp Power is less of a good last name. There you go. Look at the pipes, the copper work, little benches over here. Current state of heat. I'm assuming... There we go. 100%. Just takes a little while. 100% service. Load is at 100%. Right. Now, there's probably a backlog of people. I don't want to take the exact same design. We can plop some... Oh, we need the walls up. Go there. And I kind of like it in the housing area, but it doesn't really matter too much. Do that. And I don't know what the reach will be, but I think this is going to be a good idea here. You can have it share that wall. That's probably fine. And then sort of enough room in here. I can make a smaller one, but I think, do I want to have it on the edges here? I think so, because again, I think there might be a little bit of a housing area that gets built there later. Do that. Thank you, yearly report, for blocking me. That. This. A little bit of a desired path that can be seen. And I think when we get the better lights, they might have bigger range, which is a little annoying. I'll do that and that. And we don't actually have decorations over here, so let's get some of those. We'll get some trees. Here, here. Here, here. There. And then I'll go statue. Statue. All right. Get those. Hopefully make the humans a little happier. Ooh, hello. Or. That has shot up a lot more than was expected. I think... Well, we don't have the workers. Okay, I'm going to bring down the ore mine to about half. That's with no upgrades, although you do have tools. So you have, I mean, you have some productivity upgrades. You just don't have the building upgrade. I wonder, I might have the tech and just not the metal. But yeah, let's cut the ore production in half. I could go and sell the excess. I mean, again, an export depot doesn't really cost us much. It does sit with 1 worker. I'm gonna be fine. We got that. I could go and turn this on now. We got the spare workers. Coal's coming in, potentially with some purchase, which might still pay off. Like we might keep a trickle of coal ourselves. Yeah, it's basically kind of break even, and then occasionally maybe a little bit of a purchase. but we'll need more over here. I think in practice, we're going to be updating our coal pretty soon. Actually, do we have boosts to our coal mining? Some, but not that much. This would do, well, 1.8 more workers. Let's do it. We need more coal for the bathhouses as well, but it's also going to be a little bit of a crunch over here. I'm going to go and turn this on, but just with 25 workers for a bit. Minus 10. That'll probably go and balance this out soon. We're not sitting on a ton of metal. And actually, we don't have net positive on the metal either. I see this number actually go up and have a bit of a buffer. Oh, and there's our paper. We're nearly done with our paper. Yeah, because the administration is using it now. Somewhere, if I go here, paper. Oh, we do have two paper makers, actually. I missed that. Yeah, we are producing some. Not to the full. We don't have tools. I did just spend some stuff. Yeah, I don't have any innovation left, so I can't do that. But updating the paper tech is probably going to be good. But I think I will have to go and turn this one on and get another paper maker going for now. And then maybe we can scale back on it afterwards. Wood has clearly gone up here, because we're now over 20k. Rain is nearly done. We're only now... Oh, we're only now getting summer. So yes, the grain will basically finish. What I'm gonna do immediately is I'm just gonna turn off my 2 bakeries and free up some workers. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll leave the small bakery going to process the little grain that is left over here. But we'll turn off the big one, free up some workers, and then employ them where? I mean, I could go and employ more metal workers. That still says it's a current negative, which is interesting. Okay, well, let's bring this up to 50. It could just be that they hadn't gotten around to it yet. But let's get that started. And then that's our stone mine. Our coal mine is over here. And that was a sign and fine, yeah. And we don't have the improved coal mine tech right now. We could do the upgrade. I think we're fine for the moment. So, coal. There's the big pile there, a smaller pile there. Oh, there's a little bit. You know what? I'll build a tiny coal mine over here. So, encapsulate that. Miss that, but that's not the end of the world. I'll need a little bit more space so that we can put down our storage and things. So, sort of do this. Big storage there. Auxiliary. There you go. One there, which might be overkill, but gets us to 100. And just 10 workers over here should be fine. It's a little bit of walking. I don't think you need a nearby storage. Oh, especially since you got the built-in storage. So I'm going to say you don't need that. Decorations. Boom. 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 And annoying overlap, but so be it. And I guess that might be dumb blocking the road. Whatever, we'll deal with it. And I misclick there. Sure, why not? Bunch of nature. Put you this way, and then put a statue that faces out like that. Okay. Tiny bit more of a trickle of coal. Not much. We'll need more, but again, we will potentially just purchase some for the moment. Yeah, I do like the idea of doing all the things. Trade or not, a little token amount of everything and then filling in some of the gaps with the occasional trade would be good. Stone workers there. You're all good. Population 3.9k. Looking all right. Our relative strength over here, 37. What do we need? We need 40 to knock another one of these potential harassers out of the way. Training is still going. I think they're just watching these spinning tops. These are just like oversized fidget spinners for these people. But it helps them focus, so that's a very good thing. I wonder if I should start an opium farm. I'm assuming that's something we can grow. We're still trending upwards. But it's not actually overfilled right now. And there's a very good chance we will be scaling up our metal stuff some more. Could be looking at some more upgrades too. Okay, we do have a few more innovation points. And then, right, the administration for that potentially. But I think mostly... I still like the idea of the torches. But yeah, I may have to... Oh, I've got 75 knowledge. Let's go and get the massage parlors down. All right, that'll be even more health. Oh, actually, speaking of, bathhouses. Yep, they're there. Now, I'm guessing 1.0 is just maybe the baseline one if the people are getting the service or, you know, enough of it. Maybe it could go up below that. But I'm thinking the ones above 1.0 is just from the upgrades. Still, our health total, like the health thing has now gotten worse, but our population, of course, keeps growing, which is a huge negative pressure there. But let's get the massage parlor. Massage. Which needs... Yep, that's going to be fine. And lots of different species do like it. Well, let's put it next over here. We get sort of a whole kind of health... Is this one where the insulation drops with the shared wall? I mean, this is 100. It's probably fine, right? Booth. Clients, workers, coziness, coziness. Now, the question is there a ratio? It just looks like it... Okay, it's 1-to-1 for this. Which kind of makes sense. Let's set that up. And then... Actually... Let me get a wall of decorations. Okay, and then... A big old carpet. Oh, it can go. One big carpet there. Oh, it doesn't actually have to be that big. There you go. There, in the middle. 100% coziness, and it'd probably help if we had a door as well. Okay. Let's build this and then take a look and then, you know, maybe plop it down in a few more places. These are stone walls. That's stone wall, yeah? Yeah, okay. We've got some idle workers. And we know that we can run a slight deficit, and we still have the odd jobbers because of the way the winter stuff works. Oh. Operators. This, if you're having to go and fetch your own coal, that is annoying. Huh. But the problem I'm having is I don't think it's worth building a hauler for you. Maybe this warehouse here, maybe I could add a stack of coal in this area. There's not that many things that use it. Huh. Well, here's a question. Where's coal stored? Oh, wait. Is it right click? Right click. Right now, all the coal is stored in this, the tools and all warehouse over here. I think all of our central warehouses should probably have one bin of coal. With the idea is there's probably going to be one of these bathhouses, you know, kind of all over. And this will help spread the coal out a little bit more. I'm not entirely pleased to have to do that, but I think it's important. Also, oh, let me double check. My central warehouses are all set to priority, right? Yes, it's interesting that nothing to fetch in the vicinity. Oh, there's just something you're out. Okay, that's fine. No, not there. There. Oh, super duper ultra mega fast speed, please. Maybe I should have. How are we doing? The leather is still short. And the paper... Yeah, it's going to fluctuate as things come on and off. We may have to go and add more people here. You are working, or some upgrades to the paper maker, but we didn't have the means for that right now. I think what I need is some more labs. How's your clay situation? Well, it's positive. Might be hard. I could run a couple more labs that don't use clay. And I am thinking, like, I guess what I should do is actually have my laboratories up over here. I like the idea of making, like, theme districts, which does make sense if we're pulling things in. But in this case, it might just be so much easier to have my labs over here so they can make their clay tablets that much easier. So they can complain about the quality of copper. Yeah. let's do it. And I think we can share this wall, and that's fine. Or less, do I want to leave a road there? You know what? I will leave. I'll leave a 3-tile wide road, but I'm going to build 2 more labs. It's like this. Some lights. Do I want an extra decoration? Sure. That. More there. Put a statue there. And one there. All right. Workers in there. And so. Outbreak. Swamp lung. Dang it. We are basically out of paper. But I think the clay is legitimately going up. There's still clearly some fluctuation, but it's definitely trending upwards. So that's good. And I did just check, like, my clay upgrades. Yeah, we don't have anything else we can do for a little bit. Okay. Although, once we get these labs up, then that will be something that we've got. Oh, clay. Man, these labs just eat so freaking much of it. All right. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll spend my innovation from the labs to boost the clay production some more. And we still have that other clay pit we will activate at some point. Oh, this one can also be embiggened some more. Right, there's still more clay to get there. And since I'm consuming it locally, I think it maybe does continue to make sense to upgrade it over here. Although, there's still the citizen crunch, especially with all of them sick right now. That is going to be not ideal. But yeah. And maybe I can get some extra efficiency boosters for the leather, just to make sure the libraries still chooch along the way they're supposed to. Yeah. Other materials should all be fine, right? Far from things. Okay, we might be overproducing on wood here. I'm going to cut you down by half. Actually, I could just shut down one completely for a little while. Let me do that. I'm going to shut you down. I'm like, okay. Let me do this, then that. Okay. Sorry for the confusion. You are off. Also, oh, we need the gears. Oh, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna import some gears for these things. Could even be a one-time exchange, but do we have some bins assigned? We clearly have some because we could fit up to 2,000. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good candidate. I might try to keep. I don't know how many I need sitting around. If we just set like 10% as a target, so 100 gears, I think that'd be enough to start some of these upgrades, right? If I do this. How many would I need? 36. Some might need a little bit more, but yeah, I might do something like that. Or I was gonna say if a bin is 80, I actually don't know how much a bin is anymore. We could do a bin worth. I mean, I could set like 50%. Mostly it's gonna be limited by the money, but that will cause us to not be able to buy booze. It's nice that some sales are happening again. We're barely ahead on ore. I'm not gonna stress about this. If it does actually like fill up and bottleneck, well, probably we're just gonna increase our production of things. Okay, tools. Oh, tools are getting very high. I wonder, like this again, no central interface for this. We got to keep checking all the industry, but enabling more tools for things would be good. I suppose we're gonna have more labs here, and they already have the tools like maxed out, so they will consume a little bit. Okay, we don't have the workers with all the sick people, unfortunately. Some are coming in. That's good. And yeah, you're gonna start consuming clay, which might lead to a bit of a deficit. Oh, yeah, and we have the negative innovation. That's not good. This may be shutting down some of our... I don't know if it's shutting down our upgrades. But it's probably not good. I do have to shut this down to make a change, although I don't think it'll take very long. I don't think they rebuild everything. It'll just be like clear a little bit more, do a bit of token construction. It's probably okay. There we go. Our deficit is shrinking pretty quickly. Still another lack of workers. And then we are going to run out of clay, which is going to impact our technology situation here. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to go and updo some more clay, which is going to be advanced extracting tools so we can assign more tools. Yeah. Which is good, because we have the tools. How much do we need in total? We need 22. We're at -7. Okay. These to be working. I don't know. Can I mouse over here? No. There's no way for me to just know how much innovation I've got. Corpses, yeah, died to disease. It sucks, but humans... Oh, okay. Loyalty's high. Happiness has dropped. Some of the health things might not be helpful here. But services... So... They need more bathhouses for that to kick in. And the barber... No, sorry. The massage parlor. We'll also need the barber. It's interesting that the massage parlor has the barber pole on it. I think we will need more access, proximity, quality, upgrade. Yeah, we do get it in the breakdown. Yeah. So we don't need more wells. We just need more upgrades for it. Food stall. Some are complaining a little bit about the proximity. So we might need a little bit more of that. Okay. I gotta make more use of this tooltip. And yeah, I think I overbuilt some of the speakers before. I think I do have to change my like city block copy and paste. Hearths we've got a ton of. They're only limited by that. Yeah, okay, so that's good. And then over here, clay pit like that. And you know what? I'm gonna hit this button as well. 7.2 workers. Yeah, there's a lot of bang for a buck from that. And there you go. You're maxed out on the tools. So we might be overproducing clay, but I think we'll eat it pretty quick over here. Let's see what this shakes out on here. You don't have all your workers, but it's fine. And this is capped out, right? Yeah. The next upgrade here needs the gears. And quite a lot. So actually, to be able to hit this button, we need 473 gear in storage. We can't like start it and do it partially. So doing something like a 25% target so we have 500 gear would enable those upgrades, which is nice. Speaking of, okay, you've got those upgrades, and what do you need? The gears. Yeah, I mean, we need to open the tech as well, but I strongly feel like it's time. We've got some import stations here that aren't doing anything, and it's near one of our catch-all warehouses, which does even already have some gear storage available in there. So that's going to be the plan. This depot is going to take in machinery, which I will always call gears. Deal with it. So yeah, if we set this to 25%, there you go, 505. They are insanely expensive. You know what? Let's just produce our own. That is really expensive. Oh, can we though? Mechanic. So the mechanic. What's involved in unlocking the mechanic? 50 innovation. Oh, okay. Well then, hopefully that is still accruing. I wonder what categories in this one somewhere. There it is. Come on, chooch. Chooch. Chooch harder. I'm waiting for this to go up to 81. Okay, that to me looks like an actual net positive on clay. It's a little hard to tell. Grrr. Innovate. Innovate harder. Workers, clay, 81. Ah, damn it. It's a knowledge point, not an innovation point. How dare. Oh, there we go. The mechanic. So that is now unlocked. Let me tell you what. I have to go pee. We're 38 minutes in here anyway, which is long for most of the videos I target. As long as 6, they keep getting just longer because it's a nice Zen game. I really get into the flow state, and it does take a little while for things to happen, so it just leads to these longer videos. But I'll do that, and then, yeah, I'm assuming the mechanic takes metal. It might even take coal. So I'm going to put it next to the metal manufacturer. Ideally, frankly, I'd prefer close to this, and maybe this should have been moved lower, or maybe I need a secondary warehouse. I don't know. I really have to pee. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.